Good morning, Sonshine.
Sonshine. I forgot.
Wow. You know what? I'm not even going to start over again. We're going to leave that in. Well, it's Friday. You're a little tired, clearly.
I'm always tired.
And today we're concluding our Christian movie challenge, where we've named the title. We're going to give you a quick moment to just kind of talk about it, what you think, or who the other person thinks the plot is, and then we'll actually explain it all the way through.
Sounds like fun.
So, we're going to let John go ahead and start.
So I'm going to start, you're going to start saying,
you're going to give me
I'm going to give you a title, and you're going to, okay.
We got 3 today, so we're going to go quick.
We're going to try to go quick. All right, so your title is Time Changer.
Time Changer. The awkward thing is, I've actually seen this movie.
Oh, you've seen this movie?
I have seen this movie. But I'm going to pretend I hadn't.
Okay.
And I believe that the Time Changer is going to be the person who, on daylight savings time, goes around to everyone's house and makes sure that the time has changed. So they either set it forward or backwards. So for all the people who show up late to church, an hour early or an hour late, depending on the switch, it's not their fault. It's the Time Changer's fault. How did I do?
Well, you would know. You've apparently seen the movie, so you know.
I did. That's exactly what it is. Moving on.
That's exactly. Okay, let's move on.
No, what is it for real?
I don't even know. I don't know what it is.
I believe the plot is when somebody goes back in time to change and they see all of Christianity through the eyes of various people throughout history. I think that's what the plot is, but way to do your research.
I did my research. Wikipedia. Look. Okay. Here, Bible professor Russell confronts and lectures a boy who has stolen marbles from his neighbors.
Amen.
Calling his action unjust. This year is 1890. Sorry, I can't read today.
Yep.
And Charlisle has written a new manuscript entitled "The Changing Times," which promotes good morals without discussing Christ. Book on track to receive. There's this like a super long description.
I'm right. They go throughout time, and he goes, I think, to the future and all.
Yeah.
It's
over 100 years into the future.
It's a cheesy Christian movie.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for mine?
I am ready. Ready as I
Grace
get.
Unplugged.
Grace Unplugged.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with that. Grace got unplugged. All right, and they need to plug it back in.
Okay.
So they're
Grace
scrambling.
Is like a robot?
They're scrambling. Yes, Grace is a robot.
Okay.
That's why it's Christian, because it's Grace. So they're scrambling to plug Grace in because its batteries are dead. So they're scrambling, they pray, they're asking God, how are we going to plug Grace in? And then they plug it in. They find an outlet. Yeah, they have to go to church and they find an outlet there.
So the church is the only
church has the outlet.
Yeah,
they don't have any more outlets. All their lamps are plugged in. They didn't want to unplug anything. Their phones need to be charged. They don't want to lose that, so they had to go to church to plug in Grace.
Okay. By the way, how many joules did I get?
How many joules did you get?
Yeah.
You got 4 joules.
4 joules for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or do you want 5?
Well,
how many joules do you want, Drew?
I'll take 4. That's
you
fine.
want to take 4?
You
okay, thanks for accepting it.
Okay, I'm going to give you this. You got the unplugged part.
Yeah.
As far as it's something unplugged. But it's the story of an 18-year-old girl who leads worship on Sunday mornings, and she leaves her family and Christianity to pursue fame in the music industry. So, then she comes back around, I think, because it is a Christian movie.
She came back around.
She came back around church. She needed to get plugged back into church.
Plugged into church.
5 joules.
5 joules.
Okay.
Plugged back into church. Bang. All right.
My turn.
All right, your turn. All right, so here is your movie. Hopefully you haven't seen this one, Drew.
Yeah. Probably.
Apparently you've seen everything. All right, here's your movie.
I'm not proud of that, by the way.
Here's your movie, Late One Night.
Okay, so this is important. This is a romantic movie.
Okay.
This is about 2 Mormons who were out courting.
Okay.
In their families' homes, as is typical. And, very conservative. They would never be by themselves. And they take the person back home. And they're late one night. And so there becomes this huge issue of, why were you 2 minutes late past curfew? And the person is grounded.
For life? Grounded?
No, just for a fortnight.
Fortnite.
For a fortnight.
Fortnite. I already love this
Yeah.
movie for a fortnight.
Yeah.
Like the dad was like, "You're grounded for a fortnight."
Yes, thou art grounded for a fortnight.
Is that how you ground your children?
I do. Yeah. So what is it about?
Well, it's not much about grounding for fortnights. It starts off with apparently a flashback of a young boy in his room.
You mean like The Flash?
I would hope so. That would be
Okay.
awesome.
Okay.
That sounds like a movie I'd go see.
I like it.
That sounds great. So a flashback of a boy in his room. He overhears his father and pregnant mother fighting.
Oh, that's
His
awkward.
father shouts that he's leaving the family and that he hates the kids. 25 years later, at a bar, a man... apparently it's a Christian movie. I don't know what's going on. All right, at a bar, a man is flirting with a girl who abruptly says, "Drop dead." This is like the whole plot. Like this is going through like what happens.
Okay,
in
so
the
what
movie.
happens at the end? Give me the ending, 'cause I'm sure everybody's
okay,
gonna
the
go see
ending.
it.
Something about boldness. Larry's boldness outside the preacher meets a man who acknowledges everything he says. The man enters the diner, sits in the counter. Larry, I don't know. This like is going through the whole movie.
So I literally should get points.
You
because
get points
my movie
because
is a lot better than that one.
Your movie is great because this one's about waitresses and diners and
Does it
yelling
have to do
parents.
with Fortnite?
I did not see Fortnites.
Okay.
One is a Christian and the other is not.
Okay, so this is probably they
They're about to
they
meet.
become.
They're about to meet.
Yeah,
yes.
I like it. All right, so
Late one night thing.
How many jewels?
I'm gonna give you 5 jewels.
5. So I have 9, and you have 5.
I have 5.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Good.
I need to get what?
4 to tie.
4 to
But we
tie.
have one more after.
We have
this.
one after this, so we got a while to go. Okay.
All right, so this is called The Way.
The Way.
Yes.
All right. So, The Way starts off with 2 guys, and they're talking, having a conversation. One of them is talking about the way, and the other one's like, "No, I like the other way." And they start fighting about ways.
About directions.
Directions,
which
yeah,
direction?
like left
Okay,
or right,
okay,
you know.
yeah,
and
yeah.
there's like, I like left, I like right. One's like, I like north, I like south. One's like, I like east, but you know, west is okay too. And then they just decide on the way. It's just, yeah.
This is actually, I've seen this movie too.
Oh, you chose a movie you saw.
Yeah,
Good
this
for you.
one's actually spectacular.
Okay.
This is a really good movie.
Was
No,
it
no, no.
about 2 guys talking about the way?
It is about 2 guys walking the Camino,
Okay.
and it's a pilgrimage.
Oh, okay. Pilgrimage.
And they meet, this guy is traveling because his son passed away on this road. So he actually tries and finishes it for his son. So he
Okay.
takes the urn and walks the road.
I think I've heard of this movie actually.
It's actually
I think about it.
spectacular.
I've
So
heard of
again, it's not a true story, but it's a really heartfelt
This
story.
one just recently came out, like last year, right?
2014, I
2014.
believe.
Okay, 2014.
But it's really good. So if you ever get a chance to go see I know we kind of been picking on some of these
Yeah.
movies. This is actually a really great movie, so I don't want to spoil the end for you.
I've never
But
seen it.
I'm
so I
going
don't
to give
know.
you 4.
You give me 4?
4 because there are some
4.
directions, and it
There are
adds
directions.
to more drama now that we're both tied for the last one.
It does add more
All
drama.
right, you're up. So
No,
9-9.
All right. So my last one is Bells of Innocence.
Well, this is easy. This is really easy. This is a sequel to Beauty and the Beast
Okay.
with Belle, and she is learning all kinds of new things in the books. You know, she's reading the Beast books and going in the woods, and she's really still trying to figure out, you know, about the wolves and all that kind of stuff. So she's innocent. She's just a wonderful person, and her innocence is a model for all of us on how to live, that we should always be looking for new things and the best in people and not become cynical. We should remain innocent. So, win.
That sounds like a movie. I mean, you should go write it. You
that
should
is-
go write that
that is
movie and
Beauty and the
produce it.
Beast 43 or whatever number we're up to.
43? Is there really that many?
I think
Beauty
there's
and the
2 or
Beasts?
3. I can't remember.
Not 43. All right. So it wasn't super close because there was no, you know, Beauty and the Beast references, I don't believe, in this
No,
movie.
I think there is. Go ahead. I'll find them.
It's about a man whose faith in God hangs by a thread.
Okay, that's a beast.
Okay, his daughter was hit and killed by a car,
Oh, that's
and he
awkward.
spent the last few years tearing through life, not wanting to face the pain and return to his faith.
Okay.
Reluctantly, he takes a journey with a friend, Conrad, and Oren aboard a plane. So this would have been good for like one of your past
Man,
ones.
I should have done the... Yeah.
Yeah, would have been good. Aboard a plane to hand out Bibles as a form of ministry. However, their small aircraft soon crashes, and the trio find themselves in a secluded wasteland of Karas, I don't know how to say that town. A town where the citizens are pale, eerie, and visitors are seen as unwanted outsiders.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's tough.
It seems really tough.
That sounds scary, actually.
It does. They have to they have to choose which side they will stand with for all eternity.
Wow.
Sounds like a very deep movie.
It does. It sounds a lot deeper than...
And I think it's got Chuck Norris's brother in it.
Oh, wow.
Mike Norris.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at there.
Yeah. It looks just like Chuck Norris.
Wow.
So it's the Norris brothers. Chuck Norris and Mike Norris, actually.
Are in this movie?
They're both in it. It's the Norris brothers.
I wish I had said that. It was on the tip of my tongue. I was like
Chuck Norris comes
Chuck
in and
Norris.
karate chops people.
Yeah, I hear you. So how many jewels do I get?
Sounds great. You get 5 jewels.
5?
You get 5 jewels.
Wow.
I don't know why I just gave you 5 jewels, but I just thought the number 5, and that's what I wanted.
Well,
to
you
get.
got a tall order here.
I do have a tall order.
The Remaining.
The Remaining.
That's the name of the movie.
Remaining. All right.
2014.
All right, 2014, The Remaining. All right. So I'm going to go with, just because we were talking planes, there's a plane crash.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And it's about the remaining people. It's sort of like Lost, but, a Christian version. There's no, mist or, others and that kind of weird stuff. Whatever. People are like, oh, we love the Lost. But, okay, so The Remaining. All right. It's about the remaining survivors and how they
Of the
survive.
plane crash.
Of the plane crash, yes. The remaining survivors of the plane crash
Good.
and how they survive.
Okay. You're close.
Oh, okay.
Skylar and Dan are happily celebrating their wedding when suddenly the rapture occurs. Skylar's Christian parents are raptured, leaving their daughter and her new husband behind. She and Dan must find shelter from the new extreme weather, as well as from several winged demons that are keen on making Skylar and Dan their prey. They manage to take shelter in a nearby church along with several other remaining, and they re-examine their lives and personal faith in Jesus Christ in the wake of remaining on earth as it enters the 7 years of tribulation. The ending results in the final trumpet being blown from heaven as thousands upon millions of fallen angels descend to earth to finish off the human race. So
Sounds like a good movie, actually.
Well, you kind of talked about Lost.
I did talk
They
about Lost.
are lost.
They are lost.
And so, you know what? It's going to be unprecedented. I'm going to give you 73 jewels. I think you have just destroyed this game.
I destroyed that? I destroyed it? I did that good.
I hope everybody's enjoyed this, actually. Yeah. Well, you get your FaceTime. Go ahead and take your 15, 30 seconds.
See, we never talk about what exactly we have to do on this FaceTime. Can I just get up close and be like, hey, guys, this is my face. And this is the time you get to see it? You don't see that face?
With that being said, we hope you've enjoyed this time. We have appreciated coming to you this week and checking this out. And to be honest, if you want to continue to see these things, click the like button. Subscribe to Beyond Sunday Morning, which is a regular podcast with Clayton. Sorry, you haven't made it to regular co-host yet. Because Clayton's my special boy. And
I don't want to be your special boy.
You're just kind of like...
I'm like that weird friend that's just...
friend's too
here.
strong of a word.
Oh, okay.
I would say you're like the fill-in Clayton.
Yay?
Yeah. So with that being said, we appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
We'll look forward to seeing you next week. Clayton will be here on Sundays as we dive into some other things and some other topics. I believe this week we are going to be talking about the 5 things that drive us crazy in church.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, top 5 things. So with that being said, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like us. Check us out on Twitter, John_Cannon.
I think.
at Drew Ents. And we hope you can have a great morning.